I think Wally's going to sit there for a little while longer.
Yeah. Do you guys think that he might make a stupid decision to go to Dr. Alchemy to get his abilities back?
Oh, for damn sure he is.
Do you think that's going to be really bad?
Oh, for damn sure it is.
Yeah, I think we're going to stick by what we thought last week. Bears, or the Spirit of Bears was there, so we're just going to relay what we said last week. We think that they're going to pull a bit of the Daniel West storyline and throw it on to Wally. They'll call Wally, if he does become the bad guy, they'll call him Savitar, since Savitar's supposed to show up on the show, but they haven't said how they're going to bring him in, or who's been casted as the role.
Why not?
They're supposed to be the psychological enemies for Barry. Like, they're going to really mess with his mind. So what more to mess with his mind than having the brother of his boyfriend. Yeah. The brother of his girlfriend. Oh, that would really mess with his mind. Be the bad guy.
Yeah, that would do it.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ here with my bros, Jeremy and Bears.
Yeah.
What's good?
Bring you another weekly recap of this week's The Flash. Tonight's episode was called The New Rogues. Roll the clip.
A flashback to the night of the particle accelerator shows Snart and the new team of rogues, including Sam Scudder and Rosa Dillon. The two decide that they want out, resulting in Snart attacking them. He overpowers them both, but just as he is about to deliver the final blow, the particle accelerator goes off. Snart and his men escape, but Scudder is hit by the dark matter wave, as is Rosa, but he passes through a mirror. Years later, Scudder makes his way back to the world from the mirror dimension, looking for both Snart and Rosa. He attacks and kills Snart's men, using his mirror warping abilities. Barry and the team continue to train Jessie so she can master her speed. They realize that she has a lot to work on, but Harry wants to go back to their Earth. Harry, Caitlyn, and Cisco work on finding another Wells to take his place when he leaves. Jessie and Wally get to know each other better, but Wally feels that they cannot have a relationship because she is leaving. The team hears about Scudder and his mission to get revenge on Snart, so they work on trying to find him. Harry names Scudder Mirror Master and Rosa Top. After Joe and Cecile question Rosa, who is locked up, Scudder appears and breaks Rosa out. She shows Scudder the ability she obtained from the dark matter wave, which is to bend reality. Barry has a hard time being intimate with Iris when Joe is around, each time being more awkward than the last. Iris insists that he talk to Joe about it. Cisco, Caitlyn, and Harry look through the lineup of Harrison Wells from other Earths, but cannot seem to agree on one. Jessie finally joins Barry to stop a robbery where they find Scudder and Rosa. The speedsters chase the new rogues throughout the city, and Jessie is defeated by Rosa. Barry saves her from falling to her death, but Scudder traps him in a mirror. The team tries to figure out what Barry is saying as everything in the mirror is backwards. They then work on finding a way to free him. Cisco proposes that they ask help from Earth 19 Wells, much to Harry's annoyance. Barry takes the time to apologize to Iris for not handling their dating situation the right way. Harry then uses the molecular decelerator he made with Cisco and Caitlyn, but it doesn't work. They then get an alert that involves Scudder and Rosa. Caitlyn uses her metahuman abilities to speed up the process by freezing the mirror enough to the point that Barry can shatter it. Barry and Jessie head to confront the two. When they arrive at their hideout, Barry uses a hologram of Snart to draw them out. He outsmarts Scudder by trapping him in an infinite loop of mirrors, while Jessie easily overpowers Rosa. They are then taken to Iron Heights. Cisco, Caitlyn, and Harry agree to bring Wells from Earth 19 to replace him. Harry introduces the eccentric Wells to the team, but before he leaves, he tells Cisco that the device didn't work and that something else froze the mirror. Barry decides it's best that he moves out, to which Joe and Iris agree. At her home, Caitlyn begins to experience physical changes. Her hair turns white and her lips begin to turn blue due to her powers becoming more potent. Why is there a giant group chasing after the team next episode? Will Earth 19 Wells be an asset to the team? What will happen to Harry and Jessie? Will they ever come back? When will we see Jay Garrick again? When will Dr. Alchemy come back to play? Will Wally become the show's version of the Reverse Flash, aka Daniel West? Find out in the next episode of The Flash.
Alright, so before I ask you one sentence of this episode, Bears, one sentence review of what you thought about Magenta.
She's powerful.
That's pretty much, that sums up pretty much all of it. But did you like it?
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Nice. One sentence for this episode.
Earth 19 Wells.
Nice.
What the hell?
Nice.
Wow, it's like game shows. Isn't there like a game show for it? It's like back in the 70s. There's like a bunch of guys were like doing like a game show where there's a woman behind a blind and she had to like pick one of these guys.
That was like in the episode of Boy Meets World where Chris Hardwick was like, guess who's behind the curtain or something like that.
It's like some sort of dating game. Yeah.
That's my sentence.
I'm trying to think of what it is, but I forgot what it is yet. Dude, that's nice. That's perfect. Infinite Wells. That's mine. So we could go straight into it's a bit of a newer format here. New characters. We have Top and Mirror Master, Sam Scudder and Rosalind Dillon, who were part of Snart's crew, and they kind of got screwed over, I guess. Yeah. It kind of flashed back there. So we'll talk about that interaction first. What went down between the rogues?
Snart was all like, "Hey, you gotta stop doing that. You're just making me look bad." And then she was all like, "No, we're bigger than you, Snart." And Snart was like, "Chill." And it's like,
nice.
but it didn't happen. So Snart was all like, bam, 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 threw you through a mirror, particle explosion.
Yeah, exactly.
And yes, they got metahuman abilities. And how did you like those abilities? Like how they're portrayed on the show?
I especially like Tops.
Yes.
The way that it's portrayed is insane. It's like she locks in with your eyes and like your whole insides just go insane.
She like bends your reality, I guess, or your perception of reality.
Yeah.
Vertigo.
There you go.
Yeah. The thing is, it's kind of different from her comic book counterpart because in the comic, she just spins really fast. Or he spins really fast. So it's kind of interesting that they changed it for this. I guess they wanted to be different from Speed, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The new rogues were not really like what I thought. Like I thought Snart was actually going to come back, but
yeah, I missed that dude.
yeah, it's pretty cool that he came for just like that flashback, I guess. Changed a little bit. Rory wasn't there or anything. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Team Flash. Oh, what's up?
Fun fact, there's also a Marvel version of Top.
Nice.
That's just straight up called Vertigo.
Ah.
So same abilities?
Yes.
Nice.
That's why I was so confused, because like she had the same color scheme and everything.
That's pretty cool. I did not know that. So going to Team Flash now, and then we'll break it down by each member because everyone kind of had their own little moment with each other. So it's such a big team coming into this new season, and their main goal was to help Jessie hone her abilities, which she kind of did. But I was like, every time they do scenes like that, it makes me laugh so much when they trip.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen the Zoom, the movie with Tim Allen?
I love that movie.
That is like every time I see that happen to a speedster, that's what I see when he trips. But
Across the desert.
yeah. But she recovered. It was pretty cool. But she realizes that she has a lot to learn, and Barry is, willing to do so. But Harry wants to go home. And I guess that's where we kind of break up what's going on between everybody. Barry, Iris, and Joe got this little weird awkwardness going on because, I don't know, that's an awkward situation, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dating the girl that he grew up with, and they're technically...
Joe's basically seeing your two kids making out.
And they can never get the right timing. They can never really talk about it, which is kind of what Barry struggles with the whole episode. Then you got Jesse and Wally. They just went for it, actually, this episode. I was kind of surprised. That kind of took me off guard when they...
One time, I say.
when they kissed. But he was like, yo, you're about to go home, so I don't want to like start anything now. And she's just like, oh, okay. I thought I read this a different way, but it's understandable, I guess. And they just decided to be friends and be all cool with it. And then we got the trio, Harry, Cisco, and Caitlyn, trying to find his replacement for when they leave. And that's just hilarity. Like the three of them, it's funny. At the core of it, they're the ones that started this, right? Even if it was a different version of Wells each time, I guess.
Yeah. It's so awesome. He's never gone.
Yeah.
Even if it's a new person, he's still the same Wells, basically.
That's, slight differences in each of them. So, didn't he propose the idea to get a replacement?
Yeah.
But then when they actually started like going through the replacements, he was
jealous.
Yeah, he was like, no, this is stupid. I don't trust any of them. This is dumb. And out of all the Wells that you guys saw screened, which one did you find to be your favorite?
Harry.
Harry himself?
Yeah.
Other than Harry.
I found it funny seeing the French Harry.
Oh, yeah, he was funny. I think that might have been the same guy.
the other one where he's not a cowboy. He's like he talks with a southern accent.
Yeah.
I think it was the first one.
I like that dude. That guy was funny.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that they all were like geniuses, basically, because they had to like solve that complex algorithm science thing that he had sent. But yeah, they end up not really agreeing on one, but Cisco and Caitlyn were leaning to Earth 19.
Yeah.
He's pretty out there, dude. Now getting back to what the team was doing, they find out about Mirror Master and everything with Snart, and he eventually breaks Rosa out of the jail, so they have to stop her. And in their initial fight, what happens?
Barry done goofed.
Jesse gets vertigo and Barry gets trapped into a mirror.
Yeah.
I was really hoping to see a little bit more of Mirror Dimension, but I guess there'll be another time for that. So they work on a way to get him out, and they develop some sort of molecular destabilizer or something like that. or deaccelerator so that they can, or so he can shatter the glass. Yeah.
Because they need to stop the molecules moving in order for Barry to be able to pass back through the mirror.
So it doesn't work. So what happens? This is like probably like the most hype part there.
Caitlyn uses her powers.
Yes, without anybody seeing, because everybody had to go and look at the metahuman alert, which told them where Top and Mirror Master went.
Yeah.
So Jesse and Barry team up again, and they kick their asses very quickly. Barry actually, like, I like every episode, at least now, he's actually stepping up and using his head rather than having the team do it for him, I guess. And then Jesse pretty much took care of it. I felt like that part was just too quick. I wanted her to get thrown around a little more, but, you know, it is what it is. Then the team says goodbye to Jesse and Harry at the end there, right? After they drop the two off at the bad guys at Iron Heights.
Yeah.
And HR comes through the breach. They chose Earth 19 Wells, and he meets the team. First impressions of this dude.
Nice hat.
I don't know, man. he's very, very different compared to the Wells, Harry.
He's eccentric.
He's a lot more light.
He's really
lighter
funny.
than the other two.
He's like, oh, what is he gonna say? I want to know what he's gonna say. Yeah, and then the other two jump through the portal, and Jesse is, I guess, the Flash of their Earth now, or Jesse Quick of their Earth. I don't even know what's her moniker.
Jesse Quick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Just go by Jesse Quick.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait to see what happens, whether they come back. But it was pretty cool. They had a little cool arc coming back. Am I missing anything? Am I missing any other character interactions here?
So?
Oh, Joe and Cecile. I don't know. There's something going on. They threw in a love interest for Joe.
Yeah.
And Harry told Cisco that something else went down with that thing because the device didn't work. So something or someone did something to the mirror. So that's the back of the head. And then it ends. How does it end?
Caitlyn. She's at home and she's showering and she freezes everything in the bathroom and her hair starts to change colors.
Yes. Starting to look like Killer
lips are
Frost.
Yes, that too.
So, Easter eggs. Oh, no, sorry. Favorite scenes. I'll skip over that.
Other than action scenes, I think meeting the new Harry
Yeah.
/ HR. I don't know why he calls himself HR. What's the
It's so weird.
abbreviation? Harry something.
meet you, Earthlings. Meeting him and seeing all the other new Harrys and seeing Jessie come to embrace her powers and get to use them right, I guess. And how everything wasn't totally dark this episode. Oh, and Snart, of course. That was pretty cool. Except it was a hologram.
My favorite scene, I would have to say either Snart and his ridiculous puns again, or the realization, or like Barry having that "I'm Oliver" moment.
It's come a long way, man. Still got a long way to go, but yeah. Any Easter eggs?
Earth 19?
Yes.
It's not really.
Mention it. You got it.
It's just. It's like it's not as big, like as well known, but
It's okay,
there still is Batman, Wonder Woman, and there's two other heroes. They go by Shrinking Man and Accelerated Man. Basically another speedster.
Nice.
So
I didn't catch any Easter eggs.
Earth 17 is the home of Starman. Earth AD. I don't know what AD is. The mirror gun. Wells mentioned that they had a Mirror Master on their Earth, but he uses the gun, which is the character people are most familiar with. They're not mostly familiar with the meta version. So it's kind of interesting how he referenced that. Terra Prime. It's okay.
Earth Prime?
Yeah, he said Terra Prime.
Yeah, it's Earth Prime.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. Terra is another
Wow.
scientific term for Earth, I guess. I don't want to say scientific, but yeah, it's the other term for Earth.
God.
Terra Prime would be Earth 1.
I feel dumb. And Twin Peaks. Cisco mentioned it. That's how he got the idea of the whole device to make the mirror go. Psh. Any other Easter eggs?
I think that's it.
Top's colors. And I think... No, Mirror Master wasn't wearing his colors. She was, though. They kind of look kind of similar. What did you get for a preview, Bears?
Let me answer that in about 30 seconds. Oh, it's totally isn't. I don't have a preview.
Next episode is a Halloween-centric episode, yes. It looked it. there was a monster.
Oh,
And the HR, it was telling the team not to go through his stuff, but they went through his stuff anyways because they didn't know whether to trust him or not. And then he looked a little pissed. What else? I thought I saw something else. God dang it. Tell me things.
That monster looked like a giant ass Groot, just walking through town.
They just put it in there.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of villain that would be, or if it is a villain.
Swamp Thing, maybe?
But is it really that big?
I mean, no. What the fudge is that?
See, it looks like it's made out of trees.
It does. It looks like it has a bunch of arms. Yo, that is weird. Yo, what is that thing? It looks like those things from Harry Potter, like, but bigger. All right, that's crazy. Yeah, so that's what we got for the preview. That's what we know. As far as theories go, this is really freaking hard to come up with theories based off of what we're probably going to see next week. Dr. Alchemy is kind of taking the back burner.
Yeah.
Julian hasn't shown up this episode, I don't think.
Nope.
So that's kind of when we start to question things, because when Jay, quote unquote, was disappearing, he was doing some weird stuff, right? Last season.
Yeah.
And then he ended up being Hunter Zolomon, aka Zoom. Who else could we really suspect being Dr. Alchemy? Do you guys have any other idea? If it isn't Julian Albert, who could it be?
There's not many other characters on the show to blame.
Yeah, I only see him. It's either him or a doppelganger of him.
Yeah.
You know, because he's all seeing. Like, he can obviously like manipulate time and space and all that, because he knows where everyone was and he knows about Flashpoint. Would they really pull it like that? Like it's Barry on another Earth?
Dr. Alchemy?
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
Would you guys like...
Insane, but he's tied to Speed Force.
He is tied to the Speed Force.
Yeah,
at least this version of Barry Allen.
I don't know.
And Wally, what do you guys see happening to Wally?
I think Wally's gonna sit there for a little while longer.
Yeah. Do you guys think that he might make a stupid decision to go to Dr. Alchemy to get his abilities back?
Oh, for damn sure he is.
Do you think that's going to be really bad?
Oh, for damn sure it is.
Yeah, I think we're going to stick by what we thought last week. Bears, or the Spirit of Bears was there, so we're just going to relay what we said last week. We think that they're going to pull a bit of the Daniel West storyline and throw it on to Wally, because he's already shown his jealousy of not being a speedster, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Then he's had to watch Jesse save the day with Barry, and yeah, he just wants to be a speedster. Like, he wants to save the world just like these two do, but he can't because, you know, the world doesn't want him to have it yet, I guess. Cheating to get there will probably not be so good, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be kind of cool for him to maybe be the bad guy. Like, I could see him rocking that suit that, what's his name, wore.
Rival?
Yes. And maybe they won't call him Reverse Flash, but maybe they'll call Wally. If he does become the bad guy, they'll call him Savitar, since Savitar's supposed to show up on the show, but they haven't said
casted
how they're going to bring him in, or who's been casted as the role.
Why
and
not?
they're supposed to be the psychological enemies for Barry. Like, they're going to really mess with his mind. So what more to mess with his mind than having the brother of his boyfriend.
His boyfriend. Yeah.
The brother of his girlfriend. Oh, that would really mess with his mind. Be the bad guy.
Yeah, that would do it.
That would be freaking pretty crazy, because I don't know how he would be able to fix that, because he can't go back in time again. He'll change something else. And that would offer some pretty solid story for Wally, who has kind of been having to sit on the back end, right? Since last season, he's kind of just been there, right? He lost his mom, and he moved in with the West and slowly got to be with the family, and then he just got all this dumped on him, and he just wants to be part of it, right?
Yeah.
I felt bad for him. Like, the other week, he was just like, oh, what? There's only room in the family for one speedster? And that's almost exactly what what Daniel West said to him in the comics. Except the reason why he was jealous of Barry was because he was close to Iris, and he wasn't. So this one's a little different, but jealousy still plays a big part in what makes him that. So it'll be interesting to see if that plays out that way. You guys have any other theories?
No.
Did you guys have any idea that all of this was going the crossover was going to start on Arrow?
I didn't.
It's going to start on the 100th episode of Arrow, and then go into it'll end on the Flash.
Makes sense.
So,
But the arrows after.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
just
doing
gonna
it.
start it weird.
It's gonna basically. They said the title of Arrow's 100th episode is Invasion, and then all
Every
the other
episode
episodes are going to be titled that. So it's kind of actually not gonna go in that order that we thought, because Supergirl is actually the last one to get brought into the whole mess.
Hmm.
So we got Arrow, Legends, and then Supergirl, and then Flash.
Hmm.
So that kind of just took a whole different turn than what I initially thought. But I'm psyched. That's going to be in... What's Arrow at now? 95 episodes? We have 5 more episodes.
We're definitely gonna have a break because that's gonna premiere in
December. Are you guys pumped to see all these heroes together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a time to be alive. What do you guys rate this one?
I'm going to give this one an awkward silence out of 10.
Nice.
I'll give this 9.5 Harrys out of 10.
Nice. I give this 10 tops out of 10.
Hmm.
That sounds a little weird, but I'm gonna stick with it. So, with that being said, go leave your comments down below on what you thought about the episode and your theories of what's to come. And leave a like as well, because I think I forgot to say that.
Like over to my channel, Kodak07, where we do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's awesome. Be sure to check it out.
Don't forget to check out our Creators Co. as well as social links down below. And be sure to leave your hashtags for this week. What do you guys want to hashtag?
Hashtag mirror top. Hashtag
Wessie.
West.
West.
Oh, nice. Hashtag infinite wells. Hashtag new rogues. And hashtag
All of the hashtags.
snart, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what's a Captain Cold catchphrase that will hashtag that? And you gotta say it in the voice, Bears.
How about we make this one a hashtag chill?
Nice. So that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Frosty.